What's up, YouTube? This is SoCal Ninja Rider. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Let me turn my music down. So, it has been a pretty crazy week on this bike. It's an amazing bike. It exceeded all of my expectations and really is an amazing all-around vehicle. So fast, so nimble. I love it. I wanted to make this video just to kind of say a few things, some of my thoughts after riding this bike for the first week. So the first point that I wanted to talk about was the power. I mean, I've only ridden one 600 before, and it was a 2015 R6 that I rode during a test ride at my local motorcycle dealer. And they had like a Yamaha test ride day, and I was able to test ride the R6. I wasn't able to really showcase its power. We didn't really ride through any canyons, so it was just normal street riding, and I didn't really get to appreciate the incredible difference in power between a 250 and a 600 Super Sport. So riding this has opened my eyes at the incredible speed and acceleration that one can feel on a motorcycle. Especially, I mean, once I hit 12,000 RPM, screaming. This bike is screaming. Even with the stock exhaust, it's just incredible, really. Second point I wanted to talk about is how light it feels. That stock weight is 362, which is pretty incredible, and it really does feel, I mean, it's basically as light as my 250. Basically. It feels a little different because the bars are lower, obviously, and you're in a different riding position, but it's quite nimble, to say the least. Quite nimble. Especially when you're in this tucked position where you're meant to be. Like, you feel like you're in complete control of the bike and you can do whatever you want. The third point that I want to talk about that I've mentioned earlier is its riding position. I was expecting it to be aggressive, but I didn't really expect it to be quite this uncomfortable. I'm in pretty decent shape. I work out 3 times a week. My area is a very physical job. I'm not doing manual labor, but part of my job requirement is to stay in pretty good physical condition. So if you don't know, I'm in the area of physical therapy, and so we can't be telling people to exercise and to promote a healthy lifestyle if we ourselves don't promote a healthy lifestyle for ourselves. So I am pretty health conscious. I work out, I exercise. So when I say that it's uncomfortable and it makes me tired, it's saying quite a lot. So it has stomp grips, which are nice, but I still am not used to the head position. Now I'm trying my best to keep a neutral neck curvature, keep my neutral spine. But especially at low speeds, when I don't have the wind resistance against me, I feel really straining, especially with the backpack. I feel like I'm straining to keep my head up, straining to keep the pressure off my wrists and hands. It's really squeezing the tank, and so I really feel it in my hips and my adductors and my low back, trying to keep a nice neutral spine. So it'll take some getting used to. I'm already getting used to it, even after just, I don't know, 5 days of riding on it. But that's just some of my thoughts on body positioning. It's obviously much more convenient when I'm going freeway speed. It's like the wind is holding me up, so it's not that big of a deal. But again, when I'm lane splitting through traffic at low speeds, it can be an issue. My helmet is fairly heavy. I have an internal visor, which adds to the weight, especially in the front of the helmet. And the helmet really isn't really meant to be used in such an aggressive riding position. I can kind of see too much of the top of the helmet. But anyway, that's just one of the obvious drawbacks of riding a super sport for commuting. But I find myself getting used to it more and more every single day, every single minute that I'm riding. And so I have no complaints. I love the bike. I love the power. I love my 250, but this is just a whole nother animal. Completely different animal. But anyway, thank you for tuning into my channel. I just wanted to say those 3 things. I'll probably do some more in-depth video about the bike and maybe some canyon riding with it. But for now, those are just my initial thoughts. The first things that popped into my mind as I'm thinking and reflecting about my first week of riding it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.